All right, it's John here from bandrescue.com, here with a couple of guys from Between the Buried and Me.
Hello.
If you guys could just introduce yourselves for everyone who might not know who you are.
I'm Dan Briggs. I play bass.
I am Dusty, play guitar.
And we're here in Atlanta on the Progressive Nation Tour, Opeth, Dream Theater, Between the Buried and Me, and 3. It's a pretty killer lineup. How are you guys liking everything so far?
It's awesome.
My favorite part of the tour is this. Can you get a close-up on this guy? He's coming to the show. He looks like Colonel Sanders.
And this is a long line.
He's
with the very end
probably
of the line.
68 years old, and he's coming to our show. That's great.
Yeah, it's great. The tour is pretty much, doing what we hope. It's just opening us up to a whole new audience. Tons of people every night who've never heard our band and might hate us, but some who like it.
How's the reception been so far for the?
It's good.
Good so far?
I think there's only been a few nights where it's been a little awkward, but for the most part, it's
usually
great.
In just the seated places where it's all seats, like theaters, big
like
theaters.
all Dream Theater people.
Yeah, because up front is like the VIP section, people who pay extra to meet Dream Theater, I guess.
$300 a pop. I think
And
that's what it is.
and most of them kind of look at us
Yeah.
so that's a little awkward, but
Venue
I'll
like
never get
tonight
bummed.
would be
I think
nice.
we're playing with Dream Theater and Opeth, so
Yeah,
whatever.
the shows are awesome.
Now, Dream Theater and Opeth, two bands that you guys have listened to for a while, or
Yeah,
so
big influences.
ever think you'd be on a tour with them?
No.
No.
Opeth maybe, but
Opeth, maybe.
not Dream Theater.
Dream Theater never.
No.
No.
This whole tour is kind of Mike Portnoy's, I guess, brainchild. How
Yes.
did he get in contact with you guys to do this?
It was kind of weird because we got a message from this kid Jake, who was Jordan's old keyboard tech. He was like, this was a while. This is while we were writing Colors, probably a year and some ago, and he was like, oh, Jake, I worked with Dream Theater, and Mike's trying to get in touch with you guys, and this and that. He gave us a phone number, and Paul and I read it, and he thought it was totally bogus. But I was like, no, I want to call this kid, I want to see what's going on, because I was way excited about it. And sure enough, I talked to him, and he was like, well, here's Mike's email address, drop him an email. And we wrote him an email, and he wrote back and just said he'd been a fan for years. And
Nice.
and then, I guess 6 months later, asked us if we wanted to be on Progressive Nation 2008.
So I guess that's a
I said
pretty
yes.
pretty good fan to have then.
Oh, yeah,
drummer
definitely.
for Dream Theater.
Yeah, they're very outgoing. They do a lot for us on this tour, so it's appreciated a lot.
They've been super, super cool, man. They've gone out of their way a lot to be cool, so it's awesome.
Now, Frederick from Opeth said he had a little jam session with Petrucci. Have you guys done any of that lately? Any guitar contests with Petrucci or anything
No,
like that?
man.
No.
Well, Frederick is a ridiculous shredder.
Yeah, he is.
He's pretty unbelievable, and there's plenty of opportunities to, but I don't think me or Paul really want to. Blake actually did a drum solo. I don't know if you guys already said that or not, but with Portnoy in New York City.
Nice. Now, out on the road, I know a couple of you guys are vegans. Is that tough on the road, like finding food? Do you have to kind of stock up where you can find it? Or?
No, it's super easy. All these shows have catering for lunch and dinner, and that's our tour manager, Courtney.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend, Mindy.
Courtney's the guy.
Yeah, this is Courtney on the right.
Said that clear.
Courtney goes out of his way to make sure that that at the beginning of the tour that they knew that there was, I guess, 5 vegans in our crew, and that we need to be taken care of. And then when there's a night that there's not, we just look something up online and someone goes and gets it. So
Nice.
it's pretty easy.
I read somebody's favorite vegan restaurant is in Atlanta. I don't know who. I can't remember whose that was, but
Yeah, Soul
Somebody in the back.
Vegetarian.
It's my favorite vegan restaurant, probably.
We put in an order there.
But I'm not vegan.
tonight.
nice.
What's the status on?
They're calling it. It's calling.
Okay, cool.
I
Nice.
got a milkshake. Did you get a milkshake?
I did. Vanilla shake.
Me too. And macaroni.
Now, when you guys are on the road, I know a lot of bands will maybe do a lot of songwriting, like even record stuff. Do you guys do much of that?
Not really.
Not really.
Little
wait,
bit.
Wait until you're back
Yeah,
home.
it's a lot easier to get in the zone when you're at home, I guess.
I always write riffs, but I usually forget them when we're on tour.
Yeah.
GarageBand is pretty cool for that, though.
Yes, GarageBand. I use that a lot. Favorite places on the road? Do you guys have any particular cities that you like to?
Atlanta is actually in the top 5,
Top
probably in
five.
the top couple.
Now, you just got back from Europe, is that right?
England.
Sort of recently.
England.
Just England. Okay.
In
Ireland.
February, yeah.
How was that?
It was good.
Some decent shows.
It was our second time there. It was a lot better than our first trip.
Have you
So,
done a full European tour yet?
right after this one?
Right
Yeah,
after
we're about
this
to
one?
do that